What's going on, y'all? You guys hear me? Does everything sound good? Let me know. Let me get some confirmation. Cool. What's going on, Curtis? What's going on, C. Smith? I hope my audio sounds better. It's a little low. I'll turn it up a little bit. I know that it was sounding like shit before, but I changed some shit. Now it should be like way clearer. But I know I talk pretty low, so yeah. Hopefully, is that better? All right, y'all. Welcome to the first live Daniel Larson update. We got a cool amount of people in here. I was hoping we would. I think this is gonna go well because this is just Daniel is made for something like this, right? It's kind of hard to follow Daniel day by day, but when you give him some space and you give him some time, you let him do some work. Next thing you know, you're checking his community tab, you're checking his shorts, and he's doing some crazy ass shit. So we're not only going to look at his community tabs and his shorts, we're also going to be looking at the Reddit and seeing the top of this week. And there's some crazy stuff in the top of this week, folks. I'm talking Daniel's ID getting taken, Daniel getting called out for being a PDF file again, and also maybe potentially Grace Vanderwall called him out, but we'll have to wait and see. Really, we don't have solid confirmation on that, but the account does seem to belong to Grace. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff in this live update here. So I hope you guys enjoy. I wanted to start off with his shorts. The last short that I looked at was the live stream update where he's basically talking about going live. Today he did go live, and his live streams tend to be pretty uneventful, so I'm just gonna skip over it. I'm sure he was just standing there or something like that. What's going on, Mike Pie? How you doing? How did they get his ID? Well, let me tell you how they got his ID. So y'all know Daniel loves to dine and dash, right? I guess he dined and dashed in some establishment, of course, and what they've been doing to him is they've been keeping his ID, so they can like show the police or that he has to come back and pay. Um, and some guy came to the whatever place that he dined and dashed at the restaurant and told them that he was his brother, got the ID, and there's a video of the guy. Actually, you know what? We might as well open with that. I think it's been long enough. I didn't want to start like right off with it because they do show some prop guns in the video. I didn't want to get yellowed right off the bat, but I guess we can go into that, right? I already have it set up. They have Daniel's ID in their hand and they're like pointing guns at the camera. It's pretty crazy, y'all. Thank you. What's going on? We got 62 people in here, so that's what's up. That's cool. Let's watch this video though. I think it's been long enough that I won't get dinged. Here we go. I got it set up for y'all. And these are the people that took Daniel's ID from whatever restaurant he was dining and dashing at.
Hello, I'm Jacob Sartorius, and I have Daniel Larson's ID. Now, Daniel, if you want to get this ID back, you're going to have to do a couple requests that I want you to do. First things first, me and my accomplice will give this back to you if you complete these requests within 1 week. First, I need you to do a video of you doing jumping jacks for Iran. 2, I need you to give me $5,000. And 3, I need you to apologize to my girlfriend, Grace Vanderwall.
Hell yeah, brother.
Curly hair bandit out.
So yeah, those two motherfuckers took Daniel's ID. What do y'all think about that? I mean, they threatened Daniel. They said that he needs to stop something about Grace, right? Something about fucking Jacob Sartorius. They were going crazy. They were going berserk mode. What do y'all think about that? Those are the people who took Daniel's ID and claimed that they were his brother. The jumping jacks is crazy. If y'all know like Daniel's lore, he has done jumping jacks in the past. Like he did jumping jacks for Black Lives Matter. There's videos out there where he's literally just doing jumping jacks for for Black Lives Matter, I guess. Yeah, dude. That's Jacob right there. That is Jacob Sartorius, dude. Can you believe it? He came back after he made that song Sweatshirt. He came back and he's like, damn, I need to take Daniel Larson's ID. But let's move on, folks. Let's move on to some actual Daniel content here. Switch over my tab. I think I'm getting pretty good at the live streaming stuff, folks. Hopefully this goes smooth. Let me know. Let me know if y'all liking it so far. Whew. Wait, my pen here. I just got a new cart. It's pretty good. It's pretty fire, folks. 73 people in here. What's going on, everybody? First live Daniel Larson update. You know, it's getting late here where I live. The stars are shining, but there's a real star out right now, and his name is Daniel Larson, and he's doing a fan meetup at the what is it, the Village Peak Mall. Let's check that out, folks. Let's start off with that.
Hey everyone, I am doing a fan meetup at 8 o'clock tonight at the Peaks Mall in Longmont, Colorado at 8 p.m.
How long ago is this? This was 1 day ago, folks.
See you all there.
So are y'all gonna go? Well, I guess it's over now, but y'all gonna go to the next one? I agree. Daniel is pretty delusional. Thank you, C. Smith. I appreciate the support, y'all. I really do. It's awesome. All right, let's look at Daniel. He says major emergency, possible probation violation, and bad customer service mix-up. Let's see what he talks about. Look at this guy, dude. He's balding. He's got fucking crow's feet. His nose is protruding off of his face. It's bulbous and red. He looks insane. I mean, this guy's what, 25? 26?
Hello everyone, good morning. So yesterday I got a
My bad, folks. I was trying to turn up my audio.
Court date, which is a violation of probation because the manager at the restaurant I was at claimed that I did
My
not
420
pay for
was
my
great.
meal when I did pay for my meal.
So he's pulling this shit again. He's trying to say that he paid for it. That he never pays for his meals. Never, dude.
So unfortunately, the police already turned in the ticket for the court.
Oh shit.
And I paid the meal. So there's like a full mix up now going on with the Longmont Police Department.
Ooh, so y'all think Daniel's gonna get arrested again, or think they're just gonna say fuck it and let him go? I mean, I don't think they really care that he dined and dashes. It's very, very obvious that none of the police in Colorado give a fuck that this guy steals from businesses.
I will try to keep everybody updated. I have to call my probation officer today as well to let them know about the situation.
So he's gonna call his probation officer and tell him that he fucking Jesus Christ. They're telling him to fill out the FAFSA form. That's funny as fuck. What did he say? He just says, I agree. Daniel, you should apply for financial aid. Have you filled out the FAFSA form? And he just says, I agree. I think he knows what that is. He did go to college, though. He can say he goes to UCLA. He attends UCLA. Damn, we got 90 people in here. Jesus.
Yesterday, I got falsely accused and got a ticket for theft when the incident never even occurred.
So is he talking about the mix up, the dine and dashing mix up? Let's see. He replied to this one. They say it seems like someone wants you in jail. Homie said this is his new thing, I guess, just saying I agree. This guy says, you know, only the best musicians have served long periods of jail time. I think it could be great for your music career to spend time in jail. Plus, it counts as housing. And he says, true. Wow, I guess Daniel's been keeping it short and sweet with the comments.
Yesterday, I
Kind of has like a SpongeBob thing going on, like SpongeBob on crack.
Alrighty, so I am on my way to the DMV. I'm going to see if they can schedule an appointment for later this week. All
So yeah, now he needs to go to the DMV to get his ID, a new ID. Thunderstorm warning. Ooh.
Alrighty. So there seems to be a thunderstorm warning for Longmont, Colorado, scheduled right now.
So I guess Longmont, Colorado is Daniel's new grounds, folks. So if you're out there, be aware, especially if you're under the age of 18 and you're a female, because this guy's lurking. And later on, when we look at the Reddit, we'll see that people really need to be aware of this guy potentially doing some crazy shit in the future. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
It's off to my east right now. West. That person over there is filming me driving around and following me for the past couple hours. But yeah, there's a thunderstorm moving in over to the.
Yeah, I know, right? 100 people. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect 100 people. I expected a good amount of people to be here, but not 100. Kind of crazy. But yeah, he's worried about a thunderstorm. I think he should be more worried about the police on his dine and dashings. I mean, it seems like they're getting onto that, but like I said, maybe he's not too worried about it because they always let him go. Fake Grace Vanderwall account. I'm sending prayers to you, Daniel. Please get shelter. This one. She makes another comment. I'm sending prayers. I hope you will get through this okay. Please try to get shelter. With the heart emoji at the end. Oh, wow. Grace Vanderwall. Y'all think that's real? What do y'all think? I mean, of course, to Daniel, that's like obviously real. What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? Imagine being an up-and-coming singer, Grace, and someone Googling your name and Daniel pops up. On God. I always say that. It sucks that this girl is like her legacy got just destroyed and it's literally just dwindled to being the girl that Daniel Larson is obsessed with. No matter what, no matter how much music she makes, no matter how far she gets in her career, she'll always be known as the girl connected to Daniel Larson, the girl that Daniel Larson obsessed over. It's wild. What's going on, Nighthawk? You did a dine and dash once 20 years ago, you're saying, and yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a good thing to dine and dash. I agree, Logan. I mean, yeah. I can see maybe doing it once or twice if you really needed it, but even then, man, usually homeless people just steal from like big chain stores and shit like that. Go to a Walmart, go ahead and get you some food, man. Why the fuck would you want to be eating like Red Lobster every day?
Alrighty. So I have my appointment for the DMV to get a renewal of my state ID this Friday, April 26th. I will keep everybody.
Oh shit, imagine people flood that DMV. Like the DMV in his like in his area, what is it, Longmont, Colorado? God, imagine that, dude. Why would he even say that? He gave out the exact date. Well, I guess he didn't give out the time, but shit, people could just stand out there and wait for his dumb ass.
Updated on if I get it.
I think a new incident will come pretty soon, probably. Knowing Daniel, it's kind of hard to like guess. He's an enigma, right? His mind is an enigma. One second he seems like he's fine, the next second he's going off, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that an incident's gonna happen, but it seems like his mind is just drifting more and more. We had that last incident where he was just like screaming repetitive words over and over. So I'd imagine the next one is going to be like, especially if it's in public with people around, I couldn't even imagine. Some shit's going to go down. That's all I can say. So I might not be able to know the time, the exact timing, and I might not be able to say that it's going to be soon, but I know that it's going to be big.
Alrighty, so now the plan is for me to make $50 by the end of the day in cash. If I can do that,
What's going on,
today will
Matthew? How
be a
you doing?
success.
So this guy wants to make $50 by the end of the day. Hell yeah. So that was his last video. What do y'all think about that? Oh, look, did he reply? Nah, he didn't reply to the fake Grace yet. She says you can do it. Create a cameo and then viewers will send a request for a certain amount of cash. Let's say there's a little bit of a tease for what's to come, especially how he's talking about the whole DMV situation, how he needs to go. You'll see a little bit later what I mean. Yeah, his new account is Daniel Larson Family Account. Yeah, Daniel just makes money perpetually just for being alive. Bob gives him money. People give him money. Well, people used to give him money more frequently. I'd say now people definitely don't give him as much money as they used to. But people used to just walk up to him and feed him basically. They used to take him out for like lunch and shit, take him out for dinners, kind of just fuck around with them. But eventually, like as more PDF file allegations came to light, and like people would just record whenever he would go out to restaurants and be like, that guy's a PDF file, right? Slowly, people started to be like, maybe it's not worth it. For real, for just being alive. And Bob just throws some money his way. But who knows now? I guess he's cut off. Seems like he's cut off. The way that he's been begging for money recently, I don't know if that Bob money has been coming in. All right, bye. Hopefully you continue to enjoy the stream. Whew. All right. I think I'm just about ready to get into these community tabs here because we definitely got a lot more to come when we get into the Reddit. So it's better late than never, right, guys? I don't know how many noticed, but when he was asking for donations a lot, linking his Cash App and stuff, people would request money from him, and he thinks that they are giving it to him. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I saw that. They were like, help Daniel. I saw somebody that just kept like requesting him $50 and they would be like, help Daniel. And he started rejecting them. I don't know if that actually worked on anybody. Yeah, I think the Bob, like the Bob that he thinks he's talking to, it probably isn't the real Bob. I think Bob left a while ago, probably after being hit in the head that one time. All right, let's get into these community tab posts. So I scrolled down to the bottom, to the last one. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know if this is a thing on YouTube, but I can only go back 2 days. I don't know, like I tried refreshing the page or tried scrolling down further. I can only go back 2 days. So he starts off here. He says, I'm about to pull another crazy stunt. Let's see if there's any comments that he replies to in this one. Somebody asks, Daniel, what are you planning? And he says, I'm planning a trip. I don't know about that with your probation, buddy. Oh, look what I just did to myself. Can you believe I just did that? Wait, can I just... No, I don't think I can. See, I messed myself up right now. There's no way for me to go back without completely refreshing the page. So maybe I should just go from the top. Even though it's not in chronological order, and it kind of bugs me, we'll just go from the top. Because it's fresh anyway, right, folks? 5 minutes ago, he said, come back to the window. We want to say hi. Jacob Sartorius. Somebody said, don't let Jacob bully you. Teach him a lesson. So yeah, Daniel versus Jacob. Who's going to win? I think Jacob Sartorius, like, in real life would definitely beat Daniel Larson's ass, right? I mean, have you seen Jacob Sartorius lately? That fool changed. I mean, he used to be like that little kid singing the sweatshirt song, and I guess now he like bulked up or whatever, started taking steroids. What's going on, Senior Chinchilla? How you doing? The sidewalk threatened to kill me. Yeah, that's right, Matthew Allen. All right, let's keep going. He says, I need to get a backpack by the end of the week. Somebody says, I have a backpack that is packed with clothes and a blanket for you. I was going to bring it tonight. How can I get it to you? He should just give his full address right there to this guy. I think that's a good idea. Here we have Jacob Sartorius, come out of your vehicle. Jacob Sartorius, turn your lights on if you are here at my location. That's funny as fuck. So he thinks, does he think that's Jacob Sartorius over there? Jacob Sartorius is confirmed gay. Yikes, folks. He's really schizo posting. Jesus. Yo, no way. That's not you in the reflection, Daniel, someone said. I noticed that too. I don't know where he is. Like, I don't see him in this picture. That doesn't look like him. They look like clout chasers to me. Daniel, are you coming to Erie? I have clothes for you and a bag. Oh, that's the same guy. What a weirdo. Jacob Sartorius just came up to me and flipped me off, so I flipped him off as well. SB said Daniel will be arrested again. He will also be released shortly afterwards until he hurts someone. That's how it is and will be. I agree. He has plot armor, strong plot armor. That's what's up, Senior Chinchilla. Your live stream was good, dude. I was tuning it a little bit in and out because I was on the car ride back from work, but yeah, it was good, man. Cyrax is something else, dude. Daniel says fan meetup is canceled for tonight due to people trolling. Wanna Pepsi says, we are already here though. Oh shit, people showed up. This guy says, I just went to the ATM and took out a ton of cash from my savings for photos and autographs. Ah, shit. Daniel, look at all this opportunity you're missing. Billy says, I wanted to give you some clothes, food, backpacks, and blankets. But every time I look on here to meet you, you cancel or leave early. What can I do to get these items to you? This guy, Slim, looks like he's trying to maybe say Slim Shady. I don't know what that is. He says, they're coming for you, Daniel. Canceling won't do anything. Aw, shit. Jacob's coming. Jacob's coming for Daniel. He says, I will call the police on anything suspicious without warning. I will call the police on all fans who make issues. I don't think someone's your fan if they're making issues for you, Daniel. That don't sound right, bud. That don't sound right, dog. I mean, not really, bud. You're not my buddy. That don't sound right, dog. That's better. I like that. Calling Daniel bud just don't sound right to me. Force a habit. Force a habit, folks. I have an extreme amount of updates about to come out. Me too, dude. I have an update coming out right now. It's live. What's going on, Prime Evil? How you doing? Are we in a bull? Nighthawk says, "Are we in a bull or a bear market currently?" Shoot. With the views on the live stream right now, I say we're in a bull market, folks. I'd say we're in a hell of a bull market right now. Feeling good. I appreciate the support. 113 people in here. Jeez, that's a lot of folks. Daniel says, I will have an update on the music album this weekend. Ooh, y'all think we're gonna get that rap album? What y'all think? Think he's gonna make a love song about sweet tea? That's what I think. Expect 72 hours of a media storm. Golly. Expect middle of the night lightning. Shit, dude, he's conjuring that shit, folks. It's going to storm out tonight. Are we in a porpoise or an owl market? I am smoking on the devil's lettuce, dude. I've been hitting the fuck out of this pen. Listen, I don't got nothing else to do tonight, right? I think I might finish up this live stream, maybe make a video on some boogie freak out and post it. I don't think it's gonna get that many views, but I found it to be pretty funny. I might just do that and yeah, gonna upload the stream VOD as well. I'm just gonna upload the stream straight to YouTube so anybody can watch it. I know I did a poll earlier and I said like if I just do it live or upload it as a video, so y'all are getting both. You can also watch it after, and I think it's a pretty coherent live stream, so you shouldn't have any problems. Might need to skip through a couple parts. I don't know if you like rambling or not, but I don't know. Play a video game or something. Leave it on in the background. You know what I mean? 2024 will be a will be a bear market all year. I guess we have our answer, folks. 2024 is going to be a bear market. Get ready for a popularity crisis and security crisis. He says, I'm now saving up for the music album. Jesus. How much you think it takes to save up for a music album? Should probably save up to pay for all those meals that you dine and dash before the police come after you. Exactly. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. TNT says he must have bought a wand from Cobra. Exactly. Something like that. Daniel says he's having ice cream. Wow, that's what's up. I wonder what flavor. What do y'all think Daniel's favorite flavor of ice cream is? You think it's toothbrush flavor? Here we go. I just got spotted 2 more times. Jesus, who doesn't get spotted? Who doesn't go outside and get seen by people? How paranoid and fucking like narcissistic do you have to be to like go outside? And I don't know, it's like Jesus, it's like this weird combination of being like all paranoid, but also like weirdly narcissistic that he thinks that like anybody who looks at him is spotting him because he's so popular. I just got spotted by 3 more groups of fans. The FBI has told me my prison cell is being prepared. What pigs? Jesus. Language, Daniel. What pigs? Who fucking says some shit like that, man? That's some harsh insults, dog. He says, I now have a work schedule to stick to. Jesus, Daniel doesn't work for shit. The only thing Daniel does is sit on park benches and do this shit. He sits on park benches on his phone and makes community posts on YouTube. You know, he goes to the fucking Walmart and shit, grabs himself a sausage and egg McMuffin and just rants on his community tab. He says he's about to go grocery shopping for chips and a drink later. Wow. He says he's about to buy more Bitcoin. He just got off the phone with Columbia Records and Interscope about a music album. Okay, so that's a music album we were hearing about earlier. It's in development, folks. The trolls have now got Daniel to be in a motherfucking thinking that he's making a music album. He's in some kind of a collaboration with Columbia Records and Interscope. Both of them at the same time, folks. How could that be? Senior Chinchilla. This is one I missed, but it's pretty good. He says Grace Vanderwall Cream. Grace Vander Cream. There you go. Read that wrong, but sorry, I butchered your joke, but it's funny. It's funny. I just got spotted 2 times in 5 minutes. Oh no, are you okay, Daniel? Like he's hurt. Bro, YouTube sucks. Every time I go back, it refreshes. You know how annoying that is? I don't want you to do that. I want to leave off where I was reading so I don't have to keep scrolling down. There must be a way to fix that, right? I mean, maybe I'm tripping. That just seems like kind of a flaw there. He says tomorrow will be another busy day. Get ready for a long night ahead. When does your collab with Chinchilla drop? It dropped today, actually. I don't know if you've seen it. YouTube tends to like, yeah, it's already on the channel. Yeah, YouTube for some reason has been like heavily suppressing my videos and recommendations and anybody's pages. Obviously, when I do live streams, things turn out fine, right? You know, I got 109 people in here, but whenever I upload videos, for some reason, they don't like that. So I think it's a good idea to start making the Daniel Larson updates live. I think more people will see it. He says I just got recognized at Chili in Longmont, Colorado. He probably dined and dashed that food. 100% he did not pay for that Chili's order. On Saturday, I will get my new debit card. Here he is talking about the weather. Weatherman Daniel. More rain expected tonight, he says. I'm going to be busy for the rest of the week. My schedule is about to get extremely booked and busy. Time to start saving for bills again with this fucking this caution emoji. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like me anymore. They used to love me. They don't like me anymore. It's fine, guys. We don't have to talk about it. I don't want to think about it, folks. This fire season in Colorado is going to be the worst in 20 years. Jesus. Yeah, you know why it's going to be the worst in 20 years? Because Daniel's probably going to go on the prowl again. Daniel Arson. Y'all remember that? Shout out to anybody who's been subscribed since the Daniel Larson arson video. That was one of my early bangers right there. Yeah, that was a good video. That was a really fun time in the Daniel Larson universe. It was crazy. He says, I need to find a way to get an emergency address so I can get my state ID card. The court needs to lift Joshua's blocks charges. and charge Michael Quinn. Ooh, that's a that might be a base take. Surprisingly from Daniel, I mean, I don't know like the specifics, but I mean, I'm always down to charge Michael Quinn for something, right? He's a punk. Michael Quinn needs to stop trying to make Joshua drunk every day. Holy shit. There's no way this is Daniel. That sounds way too. No, Daniel didn't write that. There's no way. There's no way Daniel had a base take. I think he probably, listen, this is probably what's happening. He's saying so much shit that out of all of it, something has to sound somewhat coherent, right? It's sort of like, have you ever heard that thing where like if you have monkeys typing on a typewriter, eventually something, coherent's going to come out, something like that. I know I'm probably not saying that correctly, but you get the analogy, right? He's making so many posts that eventually one of the takes are going to sound somewhat coherent. But yeah, he probably just heard that on Reddit and regurgitated it. He says, I'm about to move ahead of schedule financially and on business. Please check out my song Something More on Spotify and iHeartRadio. He says, I'm about to buy more Bitcoin. Get ready for everything to fast forward financially with this cool little money emoji guy. Look at that, folks. He says, we have time for one bad day with a mind blown emoji. Get ready for exposure. Sorry, folks. Get ready for exposure. We are not ready for exposure. We are not ready for this guy needs to learn about punctuation and like how to form a sentence. I'm getting ready for the fan meetup tonight. That's one issue with reading Daniel post. Everybody always says like, I make mistakes or whatever. It's kind of hard to like follow Daniel's flow of sentencing, like the way that he writes his shit, because the way that he words it, the way that he doesn't use punctuation, like all of that mixed together makes it super hard to read these. Like, and I'm always adding words and jumbling up shit because it's like, in the first place, it doesn't really make much sense. So my mind just doesn't. My mind's just trying to like fill in the blanks and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm getting noodles and company. What does that mean? The fuck does that mean? Is that like a food place? Noodles and company? What's with this guy and eating fast food every single like or at a restaurant every single fucking day? Does he need to do that? Like I said, he should just do whatever like all the other homeless people do, which is go to like a big chain store and take some food that'll actually like be beneficial to you. You know, I don't really get why he needs to eat at a restaurant every day. Maybe the guy who fished Nova got Larson too. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, what the fuck is Noodles and Company? I just sold most of my Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin do you think he had? The one? 0.0227 of a Bitcoin. He sold for 0.001 cent. I don't know. I don't know how much Bitcoin converts to, but I'm sure it's not too. I'm sure I'm not too far off. I got dinner. Actually, I might, cause I know like what one Bitcoin is hella. So maybe I am far off. Actually, maybe that is a lot. Who cares? I don't. I don't really care about Bitcoin. I don't know about y'all, but I could care less. I got dinner covered tonight. He says, "Get ready for the spring season shift." That's when Daniel becomes like Jupiter. He turns into a werewolf, folks. He becomes like Jupiter, and instead of wanting blood, he wants children. And that's Daniel's superpower. He says, "Get ready for the bull market. Business is down." With this little guy right here with this kind of looks like the kid from Home Alone. And when he puts his hand over his face, that's Daniel. That's Daniel when business is down. This is Daniel when business is down. Look at those typing skills. Woo! Y'all seen how fast that was? Tell me that wasn't fast as fuck. That's Daniel when business is down. Tonight will be massive, he says. I'm updating cybersecurity management. It's going down tonight. He says, I just did something bad. I just pulled out of savings. It's time to get ready for the worst. I need to make $50 to be able to get my new state ID card. So what does he think? Like, I wonder what he ended up paying. Like, if it was worth it, right? If he ate, like, did he eat $50 worth of food? Like, is it worth it in the end, Daniel, that you got your ID taken? Like, I don't really get the trade off there. He dined and dashed. He got away with paying with like not paying what, maybe like $30 for a meal, and now he has to pay $50 for a new ID card anyway. So he probably just should have just paid for his meal. I don't really understand Daniel's thinking. Doesn't make sense. Fan meetup tonight at at the Village at the Peak Mall in Longmont, Colorado. The fuck? Fan meetup at the Village at the Peak Mall. What the fuck is that, like a place? At the Village at the Peak Mall in Longmont, Colorado. The way that he says that is regarded to say the least. Back to fast food restaurants. I'm thinking about getting a bag of chips and some candy, and then maybe a sandwich. Does Daniel have a parasite? Like it seems like he eats a lot, and he's like what, 119 pounds? Does he have a parasite or something? How does this guy constantly eat at fast food restaurants? He's talking about getting bags of chips and candy and a sandwich and all this shit, and he's 119 pounds. He's got to have like some kind of parasite or something, right? He says tonight's fan meetup will be charging for pictures and autographs again. Get ready for the fan meetup. I think he canceled it because he was earlier we seen he was scared of being spotted so much. I'm working on figuring out dinner for tonight, and then my day will be success. It will be, yeah. I thought I read that wrong, but he says, and then my day will be success. I'm gonna start saying that now. I'm gonna be like, yeah, my day's gonna be success today, dude. It's just my day's success. If you ask me how was your day, my day's success. I'm about to start a new project. I got a savings started for the apartment. This is something that Daniel's been talking about for ages. This whole apartment, this idea that he's gonna somehow get an apartment or save up money for an apartment. And it's not gonna happen, folks. Obviously, if Daniel had money, he'd be paying for his food, right? I don't know where his money goes because it's not going to his food. It's obviously not going to his savings. I think it's just basically at this point, it's going to like whatever legal fees he has from dining and dashing, from fucking around and getting trespassings. Like, I don't know where the fuck his money is going at this point, but it's obviously not, he's not buying stuff. He's not buying things. I don't know if he's buying crack, but he's definitely not buying food. That's for sure. Get ready for tornado season in Colorado. Fun fact about Daniel, he was actually like like he wanted to be a storm chaser. If you ever seen that video of him in what is it, the Tennyson Center, I'm pretty sure he talks about, I don't know if it's the Tennyson Center or like in another thing, but he talks about always wanting to be a storm chaser when he grows up. Remember the bing bong bing bong? Is that the one where he throws up? Yeah, that's a funny one. I like that one. Thunderstorm warning for tonight in Longmont, Colorado. Get ready for a 2-month bear market. Whoa, guys, with this like mind blown emoji. Get ready, you guys. DT Dub says Def Crack. Yeah. I have a crush in you, says Stahi. Yeah. Alrighty then. Oh my god, Daniel is a storm chaser. Lol, yeah, he is. He's a known storm chaser. He says, I'm out of money again. I'm about to speed up production. It's income season. with the star eye. I'm planning a trip for this summer. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Daniel like he can't leave because he's on probation, right? He can't leave Colorado. So how is he going to go on a trip in the summer if he can't leave? It doesn't make sense. Is he going to violate his probation? What's he talking about? He says he slept great last night, probably because he slept with sweet tea by his side. Oh, they changed his probation rules? No fucking way, dude. He says he's getting ready for another fan meetup tonight. We already know he canceled that because he got paranoid. He was on his way to the DMV. The stock market is a mindset. Daniel's been watching those Sigma videos on TikTok, y'all. Most definitely. Somebody says, you can leave, Daniel. Police officer, probably. Oh, sorry. Probation officer. That's probably how it's going to work out. Okay. Funniest video is talking about going to O Block for Christmas dinner. It sounds funny. I don't think I've seen that one. I gotta look that one up. He says it's been a big last couple of days. He's exhausted. He says we're in a huge bear market. But I don't even know what kind of emoji that is. It looks like he posted it 2 times as well. The ticket and court information from yesterday. The Longmont. He says the ticket and court information from yesterday. The Longmont Police Department ripped up. Wild, dude. They're out to get Daniel. I have I no longer have my Longmont court date. The charges from yesterday were lifted. The next couple of days are about to become extremely stressful, he says. Uh, please check out my song Something More on Spotify and iHeartRadio. He's about to buy Litecoin. So he sold his Bitcoin. He bought Litecoin and sold his Bitcoin. I'm more homeless than last year. The fuck does that mean? How can you be more homeless? Like what do you mean? Like more frequently or like in like the degree of homeless? Like there's some kind of scale of homelessness? I don't think so. I think you either have a home or you don't. Whew. Says I just had my smallest music paycheck for the entire year. How is Daniel a free man? Plot armor. That's how Daniel's a free man. He promotes his music. Shit. Come see in theaters May 17th worldwide, starring my girlfriend and future wife Grace Vanderwall. No way. Ha. That's funny as fuck. And then fake Grace says, check my newest post. It's really me, Daniel. And Daniel said, okay. That's really funny. I like that, folks. That's good development. What y'all think? Y'all think we should keep reading or you think we should move on to the Reddit? How long have we been going? I think we can take a little break from reading for a second and debrief. Let me just go make sure that, yeah, right about here. All right. Make sure we're on the right spot. How are y'all feeling so far about Daniel Larson's community posts? I think they're heavily schizoid. It's like, fuck, incomprehensible ramblings at this point. Grobadal said, she looks like an alien, so she's a good match for Daddy. I think we should move on to the Reddit. There's a lot of good stuff in the Reddit. We missed a lot of stuff this week. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't post about because it was sort of redundant, right? Daniel got caught again texting a minor. You know, he got his ID stolen. It's like doing his normal dine and dashing. It's like redundant shit, right? But I'm good to talk about it on live stream, right? Because it just gets kind of annoying to edit like the same. You feel like you're kind of like making, especially when it's scripted. Off the cuff, I can do shit like this and talk to you guys, right? But like when it's scripted, it has to be like, at least in my mind, it has to be about Daniel constantly. Like I can't really go off the riff and talk about different stuff or get anybody else's opinion, right? So it's just a whole different beast, and I like to be able to live stream it. It gives me a you know better chance to react live. I like it. I like it a lot more than scripting. Way less time. Probably how I'm gonna do my boogie video later today. I like it. Like maybe like a rough outline. Think about what I'm gonna say. Think about what I'm gonna do, and go ahead and do it. Right? Why script it out and make it this whole big thing when he's just doing the same shit over and over again, right? But let's see. Let's talk about that. So, this was 6 days ago. Supposedly, the real Grace called Daniel a pedophile. Now this is supposedly Grace's account, Grace Vander PP. Yeah, that's right. Grace Vander PP is Lionel Darson featured. I've never seen somebody say Daniel Larson's name like that. It might be blocked. It might be blocked. Like if people type Daniel Larson in the comments, it might just instantly go to a spam folder. I know you can do that on TikTok. So if I was her, I would definitely like ban the word Daniel Larson from my comment section. How long does it take to script? Nighthawk says. For a 5 minute video, you'd be surprised. Especially like a video on Daniel Larson, a video on like Nova, a video on Jupiter, right? A video on these locales where I have to go like and find videos. I have to find text posts. It tends to take like an hour 30 to, and I usually take time in between like scripting. I'll like take like a 10-minute break, a 15-minute break just to like unwind and think about what I'm going to talk about next. Cuz you never want to like, keep going on and on um about like random shit, you want to make sure that like you look back and you read, you take like 10 minutes just to pause and like reflect on what you're writing. So that's what I try to do. I try not to like not to do it in like one big, like just write. I try to write, take a break, write, take a break, think about, reread, change a few things. So it takes me like an hour and 30 minutes. Then it takes me like two hours to edit. So this is so much easier. This is just like live, post it to the channel. People can find it if they want it, right? And you guys can watch it. So anyway, let's see what Grace replies. So somebody asked, is Lionel Darson featured? And Grace says, if you're trying to be a musician, which I guess I don't know who she's talking about, this guy maybe or Daniel, but the name's blanked out. If you're trying to be a musician with blank, being a fan of a pedo that's haunted my life and continue to twist the blade with harassment isn't really a great road to success. So maybe this guy like posts music on his page. Either way, his name's blocked out. So yeah, supposedly Nova got hacked. Did you see the cross-dressing video? Yes, me and Senor Chinchilla made a video on that, and it came out pretty good, I thought. Here's a community post that we didn't get to see. He says, "Come on over to Freddy's and say hi to me and my friends." Look at Daniel. I should have used this picture for the thumbnail. Look at this goofy, look at this goofy ass motherfucker. He's got a chocolate hot dog there, a nice jizz milkshake to go with it. Hell yeah, brother. I guess they spotted him. Oh, there we go. Well, it's not really zooming in where I want it to, is it? But there he is. Ooh, this is something that we looked at on the last live stream, but it's good to look back at it. This is Daniel and two chicks who decided to take a picture with him. This type of shit, it just disgusts me. It's like, why the fuck would you take a picture with a PDF file? First of all, why would you take a picture with anybody random like Daniel? Like a random homeless person comes up to you and it's like, take a picture with me. Don't take a picture with him. And because that's one scenario, right? Either he came up to them or they came up to him. So, either way, it's weird, right? Either way, this homeless guy came up to you and you decided to take a picture with him, or you came up to this weird PDF file and wanted a picture with him. Either way, you're fucking weird. You shouldn't be in a picture with Daniel Larson unless you're like flipping him off or like, you're fucking with him in some type of way. And even then, I'm like, don't do that. Like, get the fuck away from the guy. He's gonna do some crazy shit one day if you keep provoking him like straight up front. They should just do what people did with Chris Chan. Fuck around with him on the internet. Leave him alone. Leave him alone in real life. Here we have some like thing from WWE. It says fake WWE contract. Daniel Larson, the WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut, would like to offer you a once in a lifetime opportunity to become a part of our beloved company. After many hours of thinking it over, we would like to sign you to our up and coming superstar under the name of Dinglenut. You will be given a plane ticket out to fly and will be given free housing for 1 year. All of your food and clothes will be paid for. All of your food and clothing will be paid for under WWE. And all we need is your signature and a video confirming you will be taking the contract. You can send the confirmation video to your manager, Clark. So what do y'all think? I think if Cyrax got this little thing right here, he would definitely sign it. That's like a Cyrax thing. Holy shit, this video, like, I was like, what the fuck? It just started playing like some propaganda music in my ear. I was like, Jesus, am I being taken over right now? Did I just get hacked? That was way too loud, brother. I don't even know what this is a reference to. Does anybody know history? What is this a reference to? Some Grombadal said pretty baller, to be honest. He got a photo with some thoughts and free food. Dude, that's crazy to think about it that way. I did not even think about it that way, dog. Don't say that. I can still hear this video. Can you stop? Thank you. What the fuck? It's like playing whenever I zoom in. Okay. Can you stop? Thank you. All right. So let's look at Daniel being a PDF file. He got caught again. Now, if you don't know, I think it was last week I made a video where I talk about Daniel getting caught being a PDF file. He sent some messages over TikTok. That seems to be his new deal. He's got this new TikTok. It's like Daniel Larson, LBI Entertainment. So here he is getting caught again. He says, "How are you?" The person replies with, "I'm good, Daniel. How are you? I wasn't able to message you on your old account as you were banned." Daniel replies with stressed. The person says, "Aw, why?" Daniel says, "Just scared and confused sometimes." And the person says, "Understandable. We all are." Then Daniel says, "Life is scary." And the person says, "Are you going to get into housing? I pray for you frequently." And Daniel says, "I'm trying." And then he says, "I'm sorry about the past." Then he says, "I do like your talent." The person asks, "Do you skateboard?" And Daniel says, "I don't. I run and play other sports." And that's actually falls in line with Daniel because as y'all know, if you watch my like mini documentary on his what he used to be in the Special Olympics and he used to run, also doing like something and I think it was called like the Fairfax Marathon. He did some marathon in Colorado. What are other sports you're good at? He says tennis. They say it makes me furious what the trolls have caused to you. Daniel says, "I know." This person says, Bob Proctor sent me a follow request. And Daniel says, "Don't respond to him." He says, "Hey, can you talk right now? Hey." Ooh, what do you think what do you think's about to come? They say, "Sorry, I was getting ready for bed. Is he an impersonator?" They say, "It's okay. I have a sexual question if you don't mind." And this is classic Daniel. He always starts off with saying, "I have a sexual question if you don't mind." He says, "I don't know your age." He says, "Will do. I have a personal question if you don't mind." They say, "Sure. Do you like sexual activities?" "Just curious, would you ever have sex with me?" Whoa, my screen just did a whole crazy thing right now. What the fuck was that? He says, "Does your pussy smell like the ocean?" And then the person asks, "Have you ever rollerbladed?" And he says, "Do you like to masturbate a lot?" "Yes, I have." Question mark. So he's kind of like having a dual conversation, right? They're talking about different sports, and he's also trying to get some kind of sexual thing going on. He says, "Yes. Does your pussy smell like fish when you come?" He says, "I like that." Question mark. He says, "I would like that." And he says, "Does your pussy smell like fish when you come?" And then he puts a fish emoji and this kind of like sexually suggestive hand with the circle emoji. Yeah, folks, crazy. You got to share this live stream, man. It's going down. I did not hear about this, and I haven't seen anybody else talk about this. So to me, this is breaking news. She worshipped the devil. Howie Mandel told me. And he replies with, "That's ridiculous. She leaked your number. Anyone pretending to text you as me is an impersonator." And he says, "Okay, I want to have sex with you." Seems like that's where the messages end. So yeah, he does some crazy ass some sexual shit. I think we missed. Is there like her reply? I can't see the age. Like it never. Am I tripping or does the age never show? Don't think the age of the person never shows, but they claim that he's a pedo. So either way, it's weird sexual questions. But there's more. There's more to come. We definitely have some things, some other things that we can look at, like this, where he says, "Last night I slept with mice." Ruben says he's a homeless bum. How does he even remotely think he's anywhere near famous? Well, he's delusional. He's a paranoid schizophrenic. He's got delusions of grandeur. Um, he's just crazy. He's a crazy guy overall. Oh, copyright. Not playing that. Sorry, bud. Oh, here. I'll mute it. What is this? Oh, it's a video of Daniel. See, this is why he thinks he's famous. To answer your question, things like this is why Daniel thinks he's famous. Because stupid, dumbass teenagers will sit there and make videos like this for clout, where they act as though they fucking look at they're getting on their hands on their knee on their hands and their knees for Daniel. How crazy is that? It's fucking psychopathic, dude. That you would man. Never in a million years would I ever be caught doing some shit like this. Never. I don't give a fuck. How much you would have to I would die before I ever did some crazy ass shit like this. It's great. I can't even put it into words. How like it's crazy. It gets me angry. Jacob Sartorius stole Daniel Larson's ID. Just walked out of 3 margaritas with fucking Daniel Larson's state ID. And then we have this like Photoshop picture. Somebody said, "I feel bad for the mice." Exactly. This must be an old picture of Jacob. Isn't he like hella ripped now, or am I wrong? How do you spell Sar? Oh, here he is. Or am I wrong? I might be wrong. Let's see, folks. I know we're going off a little bit on a little bit of a Jacob Sartorius side note. No, I'm wrong. Who got jacked? Um, Matty B. There we go. I think I was confusing him with Matty B. Do y'all remember that kid? Matty B raps. I think he got jacked recently. There we go. So yeah, never mind. Never mind, guys. Jacob isn't ripped. He's still a little twink, one can say. He's a little twink. He's got a little twink bod. Well, Danny's going to jail soon. Somebody says after the dine and dashing, he's not going to jail. I'm sure a lot of people replied with like the plot armor. Somebody says, "Lol, there's a mix-up every time he Dan and dashes." I like that. I might steal that. Wallace 6464. Shout out. I know people on the Reddit. I know there was some controversy. They say I steal things. Let me give them some credit, right? Give them some credit. You can see all the screen names and shit. You can go ahead and I don't know what you do on Reddit. Follow them. Sure, go ahead if you want. I don't care. I don't. Sure, give them a little clout, right? I don't know. I don't think people on Reddit really care, but a few do. Why isn't it? Why can't I go back? Can I please go back to the? Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, we refreshed to some crazy ass shit. Either way, we got through the big stuff, so we might as well just look at see what is this? Hot? Yeah, let's look at what's hot right now. Let's look at what's hot today. But yeah, but that was basically the big shit of today. Supposedly Grace Vanderwall called him out. He got his ID stolen. We already watched the video, so right now I guess this is sort of the time of the stream where we can just fuck around. Let's see how long have we been going. Going an hour and 7 minutes. Think we can go another half an hour, or another two, maybe make it two. Make it a nice 2 hour stream. Wrap it up. Talk about what Daniel did for the most part today, and yeah. Let's debrief though. I've been doing a lot of reading. I'm gonna let my eyes rest. Just talk to chat for a little bit, cause yeah, man, Ooh. It's a lot of reading there. Daniel does a lot of writing, whether it be in the messages of a 16-year-old on TikTok or on the community tab on his YouTube page. Daniel's always writing something. Somebody said Uncle Fester looking. The biggest fan of Daniel is himself. That's exactly right, Ruben. My cat is annoying me. Let's take a cat break. I'm gonna bring my cat up here. Let's see if you guys here. Can you hear him? I don't know if you can hear him with the noise gate. Okay, you can get down. He's a big guy. He don't want to be held. He's too big. He's too big. He don't want to be held. He said. He said put him down. He's annoying me. He won't stop rubbing my legs, this dude. Daniel engaging in Drake type activities. Can you show the IRE video you were talking about? He's pretty big. He's a big orange cat. I don't know how. I wouldn't say he's like super I've definitely seen bigger cats, but he's on the bigger side. He's not like morbidly obese though. He's just too big. Oh, the fire video you were talking about. You guys want to watch my old content? Let's get do some more Daniel, some more of these guess we can go back to it. Let's get through some of these Reddit posts and sure, let's watch my video. Let's watch the Daniel Larson arson video after this. I like that. That video got like what, 10,000 views. We can go back to it. Do a little retrospective. But now this cat won't leave me alone, so. Royal Thyness said, by the way, I'm glad you have called out the Living family. They're problematic. Yeah, the Living family sucks. And that video it's starting to pick up a little bit, which I like. But paid a lot in ad space. Not gonna lie, to promote that video, and Didn't perform as well on the in the beginning as I wanted it to, but it's slowly starting to gain views, slowly starting to gain likes, and I think once people see it, and, it starts to get out there, they'll understand why it's such a big deal. But I think people see like, oh, it's just a TikTok family. Like, what's the big idea? But you look deeper into the Living family, and you see there's some deeper issues, even you know, super deep, even deeper than some of these lol cows. All right, let's get through some of these Reddit posts, and then we can go back to my Daniel Larson arson video if you guys want. Is this an actual picture? I don't think this is a picture of Daniel. I think this is just is it? Is this actually a picture of Daniel? Jesus. Oh, that's why somebody says he looks like Uncle Fester. Yeah, he does. This is like an ashtray somebody made out of Daniel's face. They say turtle tongue sculpting, meaning that even the totally blind can suffer the horrors of his angry face through touch. Huh, that's interesting. Daniel's hotel room since he got his ID stolen, and they showed the bridge. He's definitely living under that bridge for sure. He's living right there under that bridge. He's like from fucking Always Sunny. You know, the troll toll. You got to pay the troll toll to get in. Danny DeVito's character. What is that, like Dayman? It's in the Dayman and Nightman, right? The episode. Post your most badass picture of Daniel in the comments. Somebody post this picture. Let's see. Oh, there we go. They were loading. I was like, huh, where are they? Holy shit. That's not Daniel. That's like AI, right? If this wasn't Daniel, it would go crazy. No way that's Daniel. No fucking way. That looks. I'm like, what the fuck? He's got that shit on though. He's got that shit on though. Look at this fucker. Oh, look at these two guys. Wonder where they are now. Oh, I just messed up. I'm like, I just messed up. I deleted my Reddit tab. Oops. Yeah, it's whatever. Go to a fresh Reddit. We'll look up the Daniel Larson subreddit. Daniel Larson. Not Lilson. Larson. There we go. See, now we're back. Emergency. He is more homeless than last year. Yeah, we saw that earlier. Oh, somebody's making a Daniel sculpture. Planet Fitness photo. This is a sad face between Daniel's eyes, and they show that the wrinkles in between Daniel's nose kind of looks like a face. Oh, I can restore closed tabs, can I? Oh yeah, you're right. From like here, reopen last closed tab. You're right. Well, it don't matter. I'm already back. Almost pissed myself laughing so hard at the reply. I'm about to start a new project, and then Onion Return says, does this project involve pencils? Ruben Guzman says, cardboard boxes are not good enough for him. Exactly. Somebody says, reminder that Daniel Larson work and Daniel Larson IBI are fake accounts. Yeah, these guys always fall for those fucking dumb fake accounts. Oh Lord, this is creepy. Yeah, we already seen that. I think we've seen most of this for now. You guys want to go back to my old video? I think we can make it tradition that we watch a old old Daniel Larson update now that we're going to the lives. Make it a new traditional thing. How you guys feel about this live? I think it went great. Connection was pretty good the whole time, from at least from my perspective. Um, Looks like it came out pretty good quality. Uh, I know the audio should sound like a lot better. My voice should be way more clear. Oh, my cat just meowed. Hold up, let me let him out. Yeah, I think this will be good for the channel. The live streaming, right? I like live streaming. I think my personality fits it a lot more better than scripting. I like scripting documentaries, don't get me wrong, but like the updates, yeah. Nah. Let's just do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that crazy freak out? All right, let's go back to memory lane, folks. Let's go take a trip down to memory lane. Look at this is a fresh account. Check this out. If you look up Daniel Larson Arson, check it out. This is a fresh account. Look who's at the top. That's me. That's me right there, folks. Playing some Call of Duty. The mic quality is gonna probably be horrible. This was old Lemur PNG. We're bringing it back for the live streams because I love the old Lemur PNG. Don't get me wrong. The furry lemur was pretty cool, and it was a cool era, but I'm not a furry, and I don't want people to think I am. I don't want to give people the wrong idea. As cool as the artwork looked, it's too furry-esque. I don't want to do that.
To dine and
Look how bad my voice sounds in this video.
What's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? My name is the Leaping Lemur, and welcome back to another video. So today's video is a breaking news. This is a certified emergency Daniel Larson post. Today Daniel Larson went
I am 19 years old. That's how old I am.
off the deep end, making these like schizophrenic posts and admitting that he did a bunch of
PNG tuber lemur. Yeah.
and dashes, admitting to owing like $50,000 in dine and dashing.
I know you hear how blown out the audio is, and it's the same mic. I just didn't use any, like, no compression, no, I think I just put like a little bit of gain, no normalization, like no equalizer, nothing. I just would record the microphone straight. And this isn't the kind of microphone you do that. It just isn't.
Goes into detail about the amount of money he owes to like Denny's and IHOP. So I'll play those videos now, and yeah, it continues to get worse from here, trust me.
I cannot hide this any longer, but from all my dining and dashings, I have probably robbed restaurants over $50,000. I have been dining and dashing from restaurants almost every day, 3 times a day, for the past 4 years.
I used to like this old format. Used to play a video game and throw it. It was like my trademark. Maybe I should go back to it. Let me know if you guys like. Maybe I'll do it for I don't know, 5,000. I'll go back to the old gameplay for a second for one video.
And Bob doesn't seem to care.
I think it's crazy how much money this guy owes, and the Denver or the Colorado police, or Boulder, sorry, or wherever he's going to and doing these dine and dashes in Colorado. I'm surprised that he hasn't got charged or anything. That just seems like an excessive amount of money to basically be stealing, just dining and dashing. He literally says every day. So that must be expensive, right? And like just shitty for businesses. There's also this fake email that, or well, it's alleged that it's fake. Nobody really knows the
What's going on,
validity of it, but it was posted on Reddit, and it basically says that it's like a warning to restaurants around in Colorado, saying to not let Daniel Larson in because he's such a nuisance. So yeah, that's pretty funny. But then he posts these strings of TikToks talking about like debt that
I should have read this. I probably could have like lengthened out the video if I
talking
read
about
this
like debt that he's in.
for y'all. Like it says, "Dear restaurant owners and managers, the Colorado Restaurant Association would like to bring your attention an increase in dine and dashing incidents by Daniel Larson reported across the Denver metropolitan area. Jesus. As part of our ongoing efforts to ensure a positive dining experience for patrons, we urge all establishments to remain vigilant and cooperate in preventing further occurrences. Please remind your staff to be attentive and to potential dine and dash situations and take appropriate measures to address them. Additionally, we encourage the sharing of information and cooperation among restaurant owners to foster a safe dining environment for all. If you encounter any suspicious behavior or have any concerns about specific individuals, we recommend documenting incidents and notifying local authorities. However, we emphasize the importance of handling such matters responsibly and adhering to legal procedures. Thank you for your cooperation in maintaining the integrity of our local dining community. Sincerely, the Colorado Restaurant Association." So yeah, I don't know. There was some question on whether or not it's real, but yeah, probably most likely. I mean, it's considering the language that was used, it just doesn't seem like something a troll would write. But I don't know. What do I know? They made whole lesson plans for him, had him thinking he was going to college.
But then he posts these strings of TikToks talking about like debt that he's in.
Lemur, for you, who is the best Larson troll? I don't know. Everybody says Flexburger is cool. He mentioned me one time. I don't think he likes me. I don't know about him. Clark sucks. I don't know. I don't know who the best troll is.
He talks about like his college class, and then at the end he says that he's gonna do a meetup at the Aurora Mall, and then this is where things get kind of crazy, right? So I'll just play those, and then we'll talk about why after.
I was supposed to be getting a $5,000 paycheck from my social media, and it never happened. I have a new college class that starts today, and it is science for college. Okay, so it is January 31st, 2024. I'm doing another fan meetup at the Aurora Mall.
So it starts to get off the rails when we look at Daniel Larson's YouTube community tab. Like 11 hours ago, he posted, "I think Grace Vanderwall just killed herself."
This shit was crazy because he posted pictures on TikTok of like fires and shit, right? And then he started posting like on his community tab talking about how Grace Vanderwall killed herself. He couldn't get a hold of her. He was going to do some like crazy shit if he couldn't get, like, it was crazy. It was a crazy time. And then he just didn't post for like 12 hours.
I can't get a hold of her. Then he says, "Lock down everything. I'm scared Grace Vanderwall might actually kill herself." And then he says that he's being manipulated by Bob over Grace.
Squid Pickle says, "Don't know if you saw, but as of 2 minutes ago, Daniel Larson just said the police showed up at his fan meetup. He posted it to his community tab. Emergency. Let's check that out." Here he is. I'm on his account. Here we go. 24 seconds ago. "I have to be on extreme. People are driving around honking their horns." He says, "I just had to call police to monitor the area so I can get to the area where I'm going to get to safely." 4 minutes ago, he says, "Things got way too rowdy and the police had to show up and shut down the fan meetup." The police just showed up. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's see. Somebody says, "Go live, Daniel, please." Somebody else said, "What is the current situation with Jacob Sartorius threatening you?" This person says, "Can you go live so we can know you're okay?" And Tim Jim Man says, please go live. So that's wild. Supposedly the cops showed up. Here he says, Jacob Sartorius, leave. I called the police on you. So he's having some kind of schizoid paranoia thing where he thinks Jacob Sartorius is after him. So he called the police. 45 seconds ago, the police ended up giving me a hotel voucher. No fucking way they did. Bullshit, Daniel. Bullshit, they gave you a hotel voucher. He's lying his ass off. Somebody said that was nice of them. Yeah, that really was, huh? Emergency, emergency, breaking news. Daniel Larson is schizoid. But yeah, I think that's it, folks. I think we're gonna end there. It sounds like it was a crazy night for Daniel. He thinks Jacob Sartorius showed up. Yeah, it started off him getting his ID stolen, thinking that Jacob Sartorius did it, and now Jacob Sartorius is showing up and threatening him. Supposedly he called the police, and they gave him a hotel voucher. So yeah, I think we're gonna end it there, folks. I hope y'all had fun watching the stream. I know I had a lot of fun doing this stream with you guys. A lot of people showed up. I really appreciate it. I think like peak viewers, we had at least like 126, almost like 130. Pretty wild, pretty crazy. So I'll definitely be doing more streams in this kind of style, especially when it comes to Daniel, because he's just got like a little bit boring, to be honest with you. So I think it's just good to save stuff up, go on live, and you guys can add your own stuff, and we can kind of bounce off each other, right? I like it more like that. So yeah, I hope y'all had fun. It's getting kind of late out here. I know it's probably late where you guys are. So yeah, go get some rest, or enjoy the rest of your night. Share the VOD with whoever. It's gonna go up public. So if you want to share it with your friends, we think there was a lot of cool stuff happened. We got to look at a lot of cool things relating to Daniel. So share the stream with your friends, and yeah, I'll definitely see you guys next week with another one. Thank you guys.